Neo Langston, a close friend of musician David, has finally appeared before a Los Angeles grand jury after weeks of legal tension and a dramatic arrest out of state. Neo walked into a downtown LA courthouse on Wednesday, where a grand jury has been quietly convened since November. Is the brutal death of Celeste Rivas. Her dismembered body was discovered last September inside David's Tesla in Hollywood. As Neo exited the courthouse, cameras caught him stone-faced. He refused to answer questions, saying nothing as he walked past reporters. Inside, prosecutors were already at work. Deputy District Attorney Beth Silverman, who was presenting the case, was seen entering the courthouse earlier that day. All business, no comment. Neo spent roughly 30 to 40 minutes before the grand jury and then left the building. That timing alone raised eyebrows. Given his close friendship with singer David, a suspect in the case, many expected far more aggressive questioning. This same prosecutor has already grilled multiple witnesses in detail, so why only 40 minutes with Neo? To understand that, you have to rewind. TMZ previously reported that Neo Langston was arrested in Helena, Montana, after failing to appear as a witness. An LA judge had signed off on an arrest warrant. Neo was found staying at his mother's home, then taken into custody by multiple officers. He was flown back to Los Angeles, booked into the LAPD's Metropolitan Detention Center, and later bonded out on $60,000 bail. Now, it appears Neo has finally answered questions in the Celeste Rivas case. To understand why this arrest matters, we have to look at the wider investigation. In September 2025, the decomposed body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas was discovered inside the front trunk of a Tesla registered to David, the artist-born David Anthony Burke. The vehicle had been impounded in Hollywood after being reported as abandoned, and workers noticed a foul odor before authorities arrived. Since then, law enforcement officials have been tight-lipped about specific charges, but LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division has taken the lead on the investigation, and prosecutors have already presented multiple witnesses before the grand jury. Despite the high-profile nature of the case, David himself has not been arrested or officially charged. Law enforcement sources say the investigation remains active, and the medical examiner has yet to determine the official cause and manner of death. But the grand jury proceeding suggests authorities are carefully reviewing the evidence, and witnesses like Neo may have had details prosecutors consider important. Some online speculation has arisen around Neo's sudden social media activity, including reports that he scrubbed his own online profiles and ceased following David. These moves, users suggested, may be tied to deepening scrutiny of his connection to both the singer and the investigation. That remains unverified, but the timing of his January 22nd arrest, failing to appear for a grand jury request, fed into a narrative of increasing pressure on figures close to David. Meanwhile, LAPD homicide detectives have identified a second suspect, someone they say may have been involved before, during, and after Celeste's death. The grand jury continues, and the silence from those closest to the case is only growing louder.